Hi there. You see, I have this little problem. It happened when I launched my first book. It happened when I opened my consulting business. It happens with my stories. It happens with my drawings. And the little problem is that I always end up doing something that no one's done before. And this service, InglesResultado, is one of these things. It's different. There's no history to it, like an English course or a textbook or video classes or you name it. There are so many different kinds of teaching and learning resources, English teaching and learning resources nowadays that we even lose count of them. Right, but what is it then? How can it be cheaper and effective at the same time without any promises and without any lies? Imagine that learning a language involves a series of pieces of knowledge. You want to talk about something that happened? Well, then you have to know the past form of the verb that is involved in your account. You want to compare two or three things, you have to know how to do that. You have to know how to compare or show that something is superior to something else. That is also known as a comparative and the superlative cases. You want to talk about something that should have been done. Well, you have to know how to add should with have, with been, and done. So these pieces of knowledge, they are not limitless. There is a certain amount of structures in a language that are the ways, the right ways to be able to say anything in any tense. This is not exactly breaking news, right? Because when we go to an English course, this is what we learn. Together, of course, with the names of things, that is the vocabulary, and the way to pronounce these names, which is the pronunciation. You cannot say that learning the structures is more important than knowing how to pronounce or how to name things. But you can imagine that without the structures, words are loose, and you will say things like me and Tarzan, you Jane, instead of hi, I am Tarzan and you are Jane. So structures are the basis, the foundations. They provide the grounds for communication, articulate communication. Now imagine that you can know how many structures these are, and you have access to them in a clear and easy to understand list. And not only that, because everyone knows some structures or many structures, imagine you can find out which are the ones that you do not know. Imagine that you're given a book with learning material that is specific for you with your topics to read, understand, study, and learn the things that you do not know. That is what InglesResultado is. And together in this package, you have a consultation with me, because then we can have a look at your pronunciation and anything else that you find worthy of attention or working on. You have training and training goals. Companies do that all the time. The system is like that. It's like these training courses that are given in companies. And I've applied this to a number of people I've mentored over the years, and it's a tremendous shortcut. It's incredibly practical. So summing it up, what would sometimes take years to be learned can be learned in weeks. InglesResultado is a way to save. InglesResultado is a way to be objective. And InglesResultado is thoroughly customized. The steps to follow and the amount to pay are explained here on this page. I do hope to be able to help you like I've helped thousands of readers, of people I have assessed, whose language knowledge I have assessed, and students I've taught. InglesResultado é resultado no seu inglês.